Hey guys, I know it's been a while. Welcome back. I'm Fearless Hobo, otherwise known as John, joined by Kaz. He's here. In the background, we're just gonna have some some stuff from Dynasty Warriors 8, just because it's a game that I can actually shut my brain off and just do. I don't actually have to focus on much.
He's your favorite from this whole era, isn't he?
He very much is, yes. So this, as you can tell from the name of the video, it's going to be a channel update as well as news on what we're changing, how we're progressing, and what the next steps are for us as a company, and how we're going to do those things, and just letting you guys know, keeping you guys within the loop, and just keeping this going. So as everyone who knows us knows, COVID hit us real hard. We all ended up sick at some point. Not only that, but we all ended up with and so our idea was, let's start Rotten Brains fresh in 2024. That didn't start off the way we wanted it to, but we're now on task and on schedule. So starting like next week, because that's when everything's gonna really start coming out, we are going to be doing at least 2 to 3 videos a week. And that would be, like, obviously, just so people know we're not overworking ourselves. What we're going to do is, it'll be like one week we're recording this, 1 week we're recording that, and then they'll come out bi-weekly, but they'll seem like they're one after another. We will not be overworking ourselves, trust me. I have already discussed burnout and how it can affect us, so we don't want to do that. Yeah. So our goals going forward is that we have set up a new recording schedule. Kaz and I are going to start recording Rotten PGs on a certain day, and then after we get done with that Rotten PG, we're going to record a couple episodes each week. We will release those the next week, so we will always have episodes on reserve ready to go out, even if we can't meet up on a certain week. Because our problem was last time we ended up getting so distracted with recording episodes, and we edited them all in a row. We ended up just running out of time and nothing got done. So Rotten PG definitely changing, but the idea behind Rotten PG is not changing. It's still going to be Kaz and I joking, messing around, and just playing RPGs for the sake of playing RPGs. We have a couple shorter ones that we want to do instead of jumping right back into Final Fantasy XII. And we discussed this several times about not overdoing the Rotten PG. And by that we mean like not doing all 100-hour RPGs. That we need to give ourselves some leeway and handle some small ones. So if you guys actually have any ideas of Rotten PGs that you would like,
a shorter length, like mini, but like have a decent, some length, but like they're not gonna be like
something that's around 6 to 8 hours. Yeah, it's something that, yes, it sounds a lot like crazy to normal people, but to RPG players, that's a short, like, this is only 6 hours? No way, I spend 100 hours playing this. Like, no, if you guys have any ideas of like indie RPGs that we should really take a look at, Sea of Stars is something I thought about, but I've heard that it can get bolsterous if we take our time. So there is that. Any which way. Moving on from Rotten PG, we actually do have a new show to announce. He's not here. He was supposed to join us, but he actually has work today. So Kenny and I, my brother and head editor, he probably put a picture of something on the screen now because he's editing this. It's most likely a duck. It's always a duck. He loves ducks. Yeah, he's probably just because of that. Just despite us, he's not going to put a duck. Any which way. We started up a new series that we're calling Garbage Bros because we're brothers and we enjoy garbage games. And so we're gonna see how that goes. You'll get a feel of how it's going to act once the episode's out. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I know that from everyone we've been talking to, including Kaz here, the idea sounds fun. Basically, we're gonna find bad games and we're just gonna play them. Along with the Trash Bros, Kaz is going to be joining us with Garbage Bros well, occasionally, but specifically one that we already talked about, and Kenny and I are Xversity. If you want to go follow him on other stuff, just look up Xversity on Twitch, or get in the Discord. You'll see everyone's links. We'll be able to do that there. That's actually the easiest way to follow us and keep track of stuff because we don't post on social as much. We post on our Discord.
If you want to follow us,
yeah, just go to Discord. It's probably the easiest. We don't post on every social too often. I don't know, we're weirdos.
I use Twitter a lot, but it's all garbage.
Yeah, I've been using Blue Sky.
I haven't touched Blue Sky.
I like it. It's like Twitter, but with all the like normal Twitter stuff and not Elon Musk.
That should give us the advantage that we need. Thing in bio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although I find it really funny when there's like a serious conversation and it's just.
Oh, there we go.
I find that so funny.
Yeah, it is. It's dumb, but
it's like funny as fuck out of you speaking a thread, and it's just oh, I think this, I think that. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Any which way, beyond that, we
Sorry.
No. You'll be joining us, and again, something you and I talked about doing a while back, but we really couldn't find a place for it on the channel. But since Garbage Bros is about dumb nonsense, you'll be joining us for when we're talking about like the stupid reviews and stupid user things of like, well, it wasn't even just Garfield Kart, but like other games as well that we have. No, Garfield Kart was the first one. So yeah, look out for Garfield Kart, Garbage Bros. We'll most likely. So the idea behind the Garbage Bros is we find bad games, we play them. But also, we're going to do a segment where we just read the reviews of these games, and the Garfield Kart and the Cars 2 reviews are some of the best fucking reviews you'll ever find.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes, Xversity, I almost said minor, Xversity and I have already discussed this. We want to do some good games in there, so the games aren't garbage, it's just people's opinions of those games. Because some of those... Huh? Yeah, so like, stuff like the Cars games are pretty fun. They're actually well done kids games.
People just have like stuff.
Yeah, because they're kids games, and they're like, oh, that's stupid, like, it's a dumb kids game.
It doesn't have the depth and complexity of gaming I want because it's kids game.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like we talked about doing that because that's very funny to us, and at the same time those reviews are the best. So you and I enjoy a good review night where we just look at terrible takes or great takes at terrible games, and we just laugh. So we thought that would be very funny. We're going to integrate that into Garbage Bros. So you will join us at the end of the video, where we will just go over the reviews and rate which ones we believe are the best, funniest, or just the overall deepest or shittest take. Like, or they could be the deepest shittest take. It doesn't matter. It's the deepest shit takes. So any which way, that is our plan going forward with Garbage Bros. Look out for that if you guys.
It's a good thing to do like reviews for that do it to reviews.
We're probably going. I don't know if we're gonna play Dota, but we'll probably do a whole segment where we just do the reviews and we don't actually. So we are definitely working on that. That has been That has been a process, though. Even Kaz knows that like we have been hard at work doing this, but they are just difficult to get done because we have so many different schedules. And everything is changed. Look at I'm a Wizard. See, they took that shit out of the new game. We were talking earlier about Dynasty Warriors 9 and how they made it. Took all the cool shit out. Yeah, and it like whips like wind. Look.
It looks like he's booming the bottom.
You are my dust now.
You are dust! Giant ass cannon, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, don't worry about
The
it.
nonsense. That's the whole point. Anyway, Trey, so we'll start that up. AV Club is coming back, but it's going to take us some time. There are a couple
it's
things.
not a major priority right now.
Yeah, there is a couple of things we have to solve before we start that back up.
And once again, it's not like a
No, it isn't, and it's sad because it is one of the things I enjoy the
I do
most.
enjoy a lot too.
However, there is priority here, and that priority is to get our schedules back up and going, and then we'll start focusing on that. Which leading me to my next point on AV Club. We will most likely be recording them on Tuesdays in the future, and probably upload them because they don't need a lot of editing for the like movie reviews, like going over the trailers or going over the trailers or going over the what are you talking about, the like the right out of the movie theaters, like Stone Gremlin does it where they yeah, so we talked about doing those before, and it's cool because the theater near us does like $5 Tuesdays. So chances are we could go in and see a bunch of movies on Tuesday and just come back and record a whole bunch of videos that day and have enough for like the week essentially to talk about. And
basically like his formula for the car stuff.
Absolutely. And here's the thing, like, we don't need a car to do that. We can just, like, literally be like, yeah, we're in a park or whatever. Like, it doesn't need to matter too much. So that's an option that is a likely future for anyone who actually enjoyed us doing that. So that means Rotten Reviews is coming back. It's just going to be bundled in with the AV Club now. Which Rotten Reviews is also going to kind of expand. We have a new person, well, not a new person, but an intern turning employee essentially, Daquan. He's into gaming and stuff, so I think he might want to do some game reviews as well, which could help for everything. So at the end of everything, we will see how he feels, and that might be worked into Rotten Reviews as well.
I feel like that's the content that since streaming and stuff like that, it's the type of content isn't as big as
yeah, and
kind of bring back older like form almost.
Yeah, and that, I mean, I could work with a fresh new taste, and
I feel like not a lot of people. Well, actually, it's
and
like a cheap way. Like they'll do like the big 2-hour
like they'll do a full analysis or critique of the game. And I think what we're going to lean towards, and I will talk to Daquan about this, and maybe what we can do is kind of a play-by-play review. So what I'm thinking, right, and I want comments on this, let me know how you guys feel about this. What if you got a review that wasn't just the whole game all at once, but someone's breakdown from part to part? So while he is playing the game, I want him to take notes.
Almost like a live reaction.
Yeah, and then what will happen is he'll be able to actually talk about the parts he liked, parts he disliked, all as they're happening for him, and we can condense that into a nice consensus, and we'll have those points of, well, I really enjoyed when the game was getting here, but it got really slow here, or maybe he even retrospects some stuff of like, I am going to review this game, even though it's not too old, I want to talk about this thing I like. Or this game that is not getting a bunch of, like, feedback I really feel for, because he's like us, where he will find stuff that he likes, but no one else cares about and he really wants to talk about it. So maybe that's a way we'll do that. There's still some working out that we got to do about. But rotten reviews and, you know, rotten AV clubs are coming back. They're just going to be a little bit different, and they're going to take a while to get formatted because we have been going through this whole change now, and our system is completely different on how we're handling stuff, and hopefully it's better this way. Thirdly, Jokin' Games is coming back. Ken is not here with us today, but we have discussed all of our plans going forward. Sometimes it'll be Jokin' Lives, which are just us booting up a game, have no idea what it is, and we play it. Which those end up usually being some of the funnier ones because we do not know what we're expecting. I think there was even a couple where you liked some of the Jokin' Lives just because you don't really watch the Jokin' ones, but those were ones that you were like, they're actually quite funny because you guys just don't know what you're doing. So it's us trying to be funny while also trying to learn a new game. So Jokin' Live sometimes on Friday, and you guys, if you join the Discord, you'll definitely see when those are happening. Beyond that, we will start doing Jokin' Games. We're going to start with a whole new format, and we're going to restart with Wooten, the first game we ever played for the channel. It's still on there. I still stand by those. I still think they're pretty funny. But we're going to restart Jokin' with that, and that's going to be our starting point. Beyond there, we're gonna just focus on indie games. Next in the docket is RB Horror, or Rotten Brains Horror. So Kaz has graciously taken up the effort to start a whole new sister channel for him and I to not only talk about but make our own horror content. Now, I just want to let everyone know, Scary Game Boys is not going anywhere. It's just kind of been put on the back burner due to the fact that Miner's job, I keep saying Miner, Xversity, Kenny, his job has taken up some time that we didn't anticipate. So we kind of moved it to the back because we don't want to not have him included. He is one of the originals of that, so it's you, me, and him, and we're the only ones that really like horror. And I think, honestly, you know what? I'm going to put this out there, and he's going to see the video, so his response will be in the video. We'll have to wait to find out. But, you know, why don't we start with the first big thing? I got us an interview with the creators, with the programmers and artists of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game.
We did.
That'll be a digital video, a digital interview. But if we get that game, we could just record the footage on a Scary Game Boys, right?
Yeah.
We could do a multi-camera Scary Game Boys too because it's a multiplayer game, and we could see how that works. But anyways, right. Do a Scary Game Boys on that. Then we could do the interview as well. Anyway, that could be our return to Scary Game Boys and set up a schedule from there. That'd be a great return because we all love that movie.
Yeah, we all do.
I love that fucking movie.
Popcorn gun.
Oh my god, the popcorn gun that turns into the weird sicko alien.
Yeah, it's so good.
Alright. So, beyond that, like I said, Scary Game Boys is on the hold. You started a horror channel for us. Can you tell them where to go to find that real quick? Cause
I don't even know. I don't remember. I have to look up my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, the link should be down below then.
Yeah, I'll get it later. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's
No.
like RBR something.
No, it's fine.
It's on my desktop, not my phone. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So that should be up there in the link. Thank you, Kenny. He probably already
If you
did
just
it.
type RB horror, you'll find it.
Yeah. He did that. And that'll be soon, within the next few months, uploaded with our horror content, maybe some shorts, and then going forward feeling comfortable. We will not be uploading Scary Game Bros to there. This is our horror only. Yeah, the gaming stuff is staying on the main channel. So you guys don't have to subscribe to another channel if you don't like horror, except for Scary Game Bros, which will be its own thing.
Way.
All
of you.
So yeah, I think that settles most of our change in schedule and our new programming. So, podcast is coming back. It's going to be hosted by Daquan. That'll be every other Thursday. Also expect, not as often, but expect some Rotten Brains classic comedy shorts on Thursdays.
Yep.
Horror content should start in the next few months between Kaz, I, and Kenny. Maybe some other special guests too, because we do have some people who are interested in joining us now, and they want to do some horror stuff. In fact, I found the baggie of worms right in front of you.
Oh yeah, the worms!
So,
Context to be given.
yeah, no context to be given. So, we have a whole bunch of gross and weird nonsense that we want to do for horror.
Yeah.
We're not sure how well it will pick up here on YouTube, so we might have to do a fourth wall for that. If for those who don't know, Fourth Wall is a Patreon-like service, except it's more creator-focused and not heavily. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. It's actually Philip DeFranco is one of the people who invested in the company because he believes in it. So anything he usually invests in has actually benefited my life, and I'm not using that as a thing of like Philip DeFranco noticed me, but like he.
But if you want to notice us, Phil.
Absolutely, Phil. I will. You need a gaming spot? I'm on it. Like, whatever. Nah, that's dumb. But no, I've been following Philip DeFranco forever, obviously. He's one of the OG YouTubers who does news. I'm talking fast to get through this real quick, but he introduced me to Cred AI, and my credit score has actually gone up from using that. That is... Yes, that is me endorsing Cred AI. I'm not paid. I'm not sponsored by anything. But hey, if you're looking for, I have literal stories about how my life has been bettered by Cred AI, and I'm not going to put them here. And that's all because of Philip DeFranco. He invested in that company because he believed in it, and it has helped me.
Thank you, Philip.
So Philip DeFranco, anytime he says he
Philip
invests in
without
something.
DeFranco is funny.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Philip. Thank you, Phil. Philip. But anyway. So yeah, we might have to start uploading those if they get a bit too graphic to Fourth Wall, which means, yes, you guys can sponsor us and support us there, but you and I are very generous people. I think we'd feel guilty charging. Yeah, I think we'd feel guilty charging anything more than $10 a month. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. If we went over $10 a month, it would have to be fucking special, and we'd have to send you something, because I think both you and I would feel guilty.
I wouldn't even want to do $10 a month.
But that's what I'm saying. That's our, cap.
Unless I was, putting out shit tons of content.
But that's what I'm saying. That is our cap.
Yeah.
That is our cap. Our cap is $10, because even you and I think that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Especially if the content isn't, constant.
Yeah, and that would be my problem. Yeah. So, just so you guys know, it would probably be around $1 to $5, depending on how we would set that up. But that is a future idea of, if YouTube demonetizes the shit out of us and people like it, this is how you can support and get us. So we will definitely be having a Fourth Wall at some point regardless. Chiblo 2.0 is made. He is back. He is canonical. He is... Go to our Instagram. You will find pictures of him chilling out at PAX East. Speaking of, we have interviews.
We do!
Not many. And the audio quality...
4, is it?
It's 4.
Yes.
The audio quality definitely could be better. But it was our first time with our new Lavatar mics, thanks to Kaz. He bought them for the company. And they worked out really well.
It's serviceable. No,
it is very serviceable, and I'm pretty sure that Xversity can work his editor magic on fixing some of that peaking.
Yeah.
Any which way, expect some more content coming soon, very very soon. About next week should be when we're uploading everything. Follow us on our Discord to keep track of everything we're doing. My streaming schedule is up in the air again. Follow that Discord. You will definitely get our links and up. Oh my god, hiccups all at the end. You will definitely get a bunch of that going forward. I think this is our plan, and it's really good. So, like I said, Jokin's coming back, podcast's coming back, RB Horror is going to start up in the next few months. We have the shorts that are coming back, as well as the podcast that's going to be usually shot around the same time, same days. the new show Garbage Bros, which is just going to be a hell of a fun time.
Yes,
We're going to have so much fun doing that. We love playing trashy games because without endorsing it, playing bad games with a group of giggly friends is like the closest you can get to getting high without being high.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
you will feel this sense of like stupidity
It's
throughout
same
the
as like really bad movies too.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
and AV Club is going to come back, but it's going to take some time, and we need to talk about how that's going to be formatted. But this is our plan. This is what we're sticking to for the next year. Small announcement here at the very, very, very butt end. So if you didn't watch the entire video, you lost out. But thank you for those who made it through the end. We are going to be streaming our first ever Extra Life tabletop night, and that is April 13th. There will be a more official video, and Chiblo will be we'll do another short like we did last time. That people really responded to that.
Yeah.
They actually really liked that. So Chiblo will give the more details and announcements, link and all that,
Yeah.
in a short update. So I want to just say thank you guys for everyone that's still subscribed, everyone that still pays attention.
Thank you.
We know we kind of dipped out real quick, but COVID just beat our asses into the
Thank you
ground.
for those who are still here.
And those who are coming.
Those who are coming. Those who are coming. We love you too.
So just keep an ear out for what's going on. Remember to follow us in the Discord. That is how you will stay updated with us. Also, we're always looking for dank memes in the Discord. Throw some dank memes in there. We've been missing out. It's a desert right now. It's only you and I and maybe Ken and Xversity once in a while throwing memes at each other. We want some more dank memes. Maybe we'll if we get enough, I will guarantee this right now, right here. You and I, if we are given enough dank memes, we will do meme review style stuff. Like like how PewDiePie used to do.
Yes.
You and I will just record ourselves reacting to memes and probably just do some like small things for people. So yeah, tabletop night is going to be April 13th. Keep an eye out for that. We are only trying to raise 100. It's not going to be 24 hours like the crazy November stuff, but we really want to play some tabletop stuff. And who knows, like sometimes when we say, oh, it'll be 12 hours, we end up going for 15.
Yeah.
We don't mean to. It just ends up being that way because we end up enjoying it so much. Thank you guys for joining us. I have been Fearless Hobo John.
I've been Kaz.
And we will see you guys very soon with more content. Look out for those PAX interviews.
Look out.
See ya.